Teachers, how do you get your students to confess to things they did behind your back? I was in the hallway when I spotted a vape in the trash can. I knew none of the teachers vaped, and there was no way the security cameras in our ghetto school would have picked up who it was, so I had to find out for myself. I grabbed the mango vape out of the trash can and marched into my classroom. Slam! I slammed the door and announced, "The principal just called me." My room of students went silent, and I continued, "He knows what one of you did, and you have exactly 5 minutes to come forward, or you're all suspended for 3 days, and we will be contacting your parents." None of that was true. I just needed one of them to confess ASAP, and I thought that was the best way to do it. I scanned the room slowly, making eye contact with each student. My star student knocked over her pumpkin spice latte in shock. "What do you mean suspended?" I sat back in my chair and folded my arms. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Silence, then chaos. Stephen, one of my nerdy students, stood up so fast his chair fell on the floor. His face was pale. His hands were shaking. "Okay, I'll confess. I've been stealing clothes from the lost and found box in the staff room when no one's looking. I resell all of it on eBay and use the money to buy Pokemon cards. Totally worth it." Everyone stared at him in complete shock. Another student, Layla, said, "You've been stealing from lost and found?" Stephen argued back, "Shut the freak up, Layla. Your family should be in prison. You're not even enrolled in this school. You're supposed to be in the school in the other district, but you don't want to go there because it's more dangerous." Layla sat down silently. I forced myself to remain calm until the vape owner confessed. 3 minutes left, I announced. Priya, the quiet one in the wheelchair, burst into tears and stood up for the first time ever. "I can't do this anymore." Everyone stared. The room gasped. "I'm not disabled. I don't even have autism. I've been faking it since September. I just didn't want to run in PE class." "You've been in a wheelchair for 4 months," someone shrieked. Priya responded, "I have soccer club outside of school 3 times a week. I just hate the coach here, and this is the best way to get out of things." "We did a fundraiser for you," Stephen screamed. "We raised $800 and gave it to you. Where is it? 2 minutes left to confess," I shouted. My heart was pounding. This was way more than I bargained for. Another student, the linebacker, looked around nervously. Then, "Wait, if we're all confessing, then I guess it's my turn." The linebacker swallowed nervously. "Remember when Mr. Holloway got fired last year for having vent in his locker?" The room went cold. Nobody moved. Nobody breathed. "Did you plant that?" I whispered. The linebacker nodded angrily. "Yes, he deserved it. He gave me a D on every paper. I just wanted him gone." The linebacker was shaking as he continued. "I didn't think he'd actually get fired. I thought they'd just talk to him about addiction and put him in rehab or something." Stephen screamed, "You ended a man's career? You're running a black market out of the lost and found." The linebacker screamed back. 2 kids pulled out their phones and said in unison, "This needs to be filmed for the school meme page." I looked around. So far we have confessions to stealing, forgery, lying, but none of this is what I'm looking for. Anyone else have anything to admit? Josh confessed. "I've been living in the ceiling." "The ceiling?" I shrieked. "My parents think I'm at boarding school. I just come here." "Time's up." I was dizzy. "Nobody confessed to what this is actually about." Mia sobbed. "What else could there possibly be?" I pulled out the vape. "Someone left this in the hallway trash can. Which one of you was it?" Dead silence. Priya lifted her hand. "Sir, I don't think that's a vape," she stammered. I furrowed my eyebrows at her, thinking she was trying to distract me from the truth. But that's when I took a closer look at the vape. My cooter dropped. It was an inhaler. I laughed. "Oops, my bad guys, but you're still suspended."